So you want to trade futures, huh? And you're not quite sure where to start. You know a little bit about futures maybe, or maybe you're still just trying to figure out how everything works together. But let me tell you, there are some things that you may want to know before you get into the futures game, like how can you trade futures without $50,000 in your bank account? Well, this is the perfect way to do it is to use a prop firm. There's a couple of prop firms that we love to use. I'm going to show you both of them right now. I'm going to walk through step by step with one, and then the other one, if you want to work with that one, I'll let you work with that one separately. To kind of, if you can figure one out, you can figure the other out for sure. Now, Apex is the one that we typically tell people to go and use first because it is a very entry-friendly, inexpensive way to get your foot into the door. It's a prop firm that right now you can see has an 80% off evals. Every eval you go to at this point, almost anywhere that I can think of off the top of my head, is going to have a monthly reoccurring fee until you pass your eval. So that what that does is it doesn't give you any time limit before you have to secure the eval. It doesn't mean you have to pass the eval in the next 15 days. In fact, a lot of companies, depending on where you go, want you to take more than a couple of days to get there. They want to see you trade for a while. Apex is one of the ones where you can get an overnight. TopStep, you can pass it in 2 days if you're good enough at what you're doing. But yeah, so there's no minimum requirement. You can take as long as you need, but if you take more than the first month, it's going to charge you another fee. Well, the cool thing about Apex is that 80% off is not just for the first purchase. Most of the time, unless you're looking at this at a later date and they've changed the rules a little bit, they give you the opportunity to lock that in. So it's 80% off the first month and the second month and the third month and the fourth month if it comes around to getting there. So what you're going to do is you're going to click here. There are a few different products, but the one that's going to allow you to trade on TradingView is Tradovate. Rhythmic is, we've had some trouble from Rhythmic. If you're using a Mac, you can't use Rhythmic anyway. Tradovate works on everything. Wealth Charts is a completely different chart set. You have to trade on the proprietary chart that they give you. There's no options to connect that to anything else. Tradovate is what you want. Typically, we're going to go with the 50K because it's got a very nice balance of trailing drawdown to your goal for passing the evaluation. If you don't know what those are, we'll address that in another video. I'm just trying to get you started and rolling in this one, okay? So we're going to click on the 50K. If you don't have an Apex account, before it allows you to pay for anything, it's going to make sure that you didn't make a mistake in your sign-up process. So your name, your last name, your email address, confirm your email address, username, password, confirm your password, zip code, city, street, country, phone number, enter coupon. At the current moment, we do not have one inside the Discord. We will work on getting one specifically for us, but save now always works. It is there, all capital letters, no space, save now. It is Apex's personal. This is probably going to be the best deal you have. Every now and then you'll see one from like a different vendor that may give you like a special for that one initial purchase. So right here we go. Don't click that unless you don't have a coupon. We always want to use a coupon. Save now. It's going to keep you at least a 50% off, even in the worst case scenario most of the time. Which is going to be about $80 something for a 50K. With the save now and the 80%, you should be about $33.40 plus whatever the tax is in your area. So very, very easy to do. You're going to scroll down here. You're going to click right here. This is going to be like, yes, we're going to keep charging you $34 plus tax every month until you pass that evaluation. And then we can move on to the paid account where they have different deals on how to sign up for that. There is a monthly recurring fee for that, but a lot of times they'll have like an $85 for the next, and it covers the next 10 years. And everybody is like, oh, I didn't choose that one because it felt like it was a weird little thing. They do that on purpose because the monthly fee is actually more than $85. So pick the $85 for the next 10 years. Yes, it's the one-time deal. Don't worry about it. You're going to hit next. And as soon as you hit next, it's going to send you an email That email is going to make sure that you have, like I said, to have access to the email that you put in and the information that you actually put in here. Once you do that, you click that verify. It's going to take you back to Apex, and it's going to look a little something like this. Boom. It doesn't matter which one you do here because it's just asking if you have something that's saved a little bit. So, again, full name, it's got your full name. You're going to enter the coupon code again if it needs you to. Save now, that's fine. And you're going to come down here, you're going to check all the 100 boxes. And then once you hit next again, there's like, there will be a lot of different boxes, especially if you haven't like went through the process yet again. Oh, what is it? What in the world? Oh, you got to put one in. See, it won't even let you go through. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's not going to let you do anything that you're not supposed to. And then once you get up here, you're going to hit next. It's going to look like this. There we go. $33.40 plus tax is going to be about $36.60 for me. Right. Put your credit card information in, you subscribe and pay, and then it's going to take you back to your dashboard where you have all this wonderful information. It may take a few more minutes, but once everything settles in, even if you see the active account, it may not show this. Tradovate, it's going to give you a username and password. You do not have to go and create an account at Tradovate. Please do not go and make an account at Tradovate unless you want one. You go here, Tradovate, and then you're going to come over to trader.tradovate.com. Once you're at trader.tradovate.com, you're going to use this username and this password. I'm not going to show you my password right here, but you're going to click show password. You're going to highlight that information. You're going to copy and paste or type both of that information here. You're going to hit login. I already have mine here, so let me show you what that looks like. It's going to pull up simulation. Yes. Launch. You're going to have to sign some user agreements that like tell that basically you're promising them that you're non-professional. Yes, click non-professional. You go through. Yes, I've read the agreements. Yes, I understand that I'm not allowed to share this information with anybody else who is a professional. I'm not using this in any illegal way. You type your name in exactly the way it says over the bar when it says sign. You hit OK. And then when you finally log in, you're going to see something like this. Just a bunch of mess. It's going to have two screens over here. It's going to have like a big box down here at the bottom. It's going to have the DOM, which is like a price tree over on the side right here that you can use to enter into trades. I don't like any of that stuff. I basically got rid of all of it. I put a couple of tabs up here for the few little things that I like to watch. It's got a buy and sell button at the bottom. It's very user friendly as far as getting into trades, but very difficult to set up initially. So it might take some getting used to. Here's the great thing. You don't have to worry about getting into this yet. You don't have to worry about any of it. I'm going to pull this over just so you can see this. This very corner right here. You won't have to worry about this until you start combining your accounts into groups. There's a manage groups in here, and you will have to hit the buy and sell button on Tradovate when you get ready to trade there. But until then, you're going to come up here. You're going to click application settings. You're going to go to add-ons. You're going to make sure that the TradingView, all right, you're going to make sure that the TradingView included with the plan that you have that Apex provided for you, you're going to make sure that says active. It's going to look activate. You're going to click it and it says active. You'll have to renew that every 30 days for free, okay? Because most people pay for it, but it's with your Apex account. So the one inconvenience is you'll have to come back in here every 30 days and you'll have to hit that activate, and that's all you have to do, okay? Once you're there, that's all you need from Tradovate. We're going to come over here. I'm going to stretch this back out so you can kind of see what we're doing. I'm going to come back over here to user information, right? The same username and password. Once we give TradingView permission, we're going to pull TradingView up. And let's pull this into the shot so you can see what I'm talking about here. Yep. You've got this one little thing called Trading Panel. Okay, you're going to click on Trading Panel. Find Tradovate. Click on Tradovate. It's going to give you this. Apex. Look familiar? Yes. Want to use that, and we want to use the password. The password here. Oh. And we're going to paste it right there. And boom. Now we're connected. Now we're connected to Tradovate. And we can close this. Now, you'll notice when you first open up your TradingView account, you're going to see like a yellow D up here next to market open. Right now, market's shut down because it's actually 5:30, which is the session close time for futures, and it's closed for that 1 full hour until 6 o'clock p.m. So that yellow D is going to mean that when you are trading on here in any time, paper trade or in Tradovate, it's going to be delayed. As soon as you connect Tradovate, that yellow D should go away. Once that goes away, your candles are going to be up-to-date prices, and that's what you want to see in your Tradovate account. Now, if you're not ready to trade in your Tradovate account, all you have to do is come back down here to this Tradovate, log out, click on paper trading, and connect. Click on here again, close that out, and lo and behold, that yellow D is going to stay disappeared, and you can paper trade to your heart's content inside TradingView. With up-to-date quotes without paying TradingView $7 now a month. So here's the one thing you want to make sure you do. Once you open up TradingView for the first time you've ever opened up TradingView, if you've had a TradingView account before and you've ever subscribed to anything, this may not be true, but if you've never subscribed before, you come up here, click here, and go to account and billing. Once you do that, you're going to at least click on the essentials package. The essentials package is going to be, click on the monthly, or after your free month, it's going to charge you a whole year. You don't want that to happen. So they did up the rate to about $16.99 a month, but you make sure you click over to monthly. You make sure you get to like click on 30-day free trial. That's going to give you your 30-day free trial. And then you're going to be able to start setting this up. You're going to be able to save your watch list. You're going to be able to have more than 2 indicators in your chart at the same time, which honestly you probably don't need a whole lot of indicators, just in spite of anything you might have heard as far as trading futures. And now everything that you have is set up. Now the other option that you have is TopStep. They have different regulations as far as being able to pass your eval. We're gonna talk about evals and how to pass them and what you have to do on another video, because I don't want this video to be super long. But that's how you connect everything. Same thing here. You create an account on TopStep. You go in. You make sure you tell it you want Tradovate. If you're gonna trade it, if you're gonna copy it to TradingView, and it's gonna have a dashboard in here with all your little things. It's gonna look a little different than this one does, but it's a different platform. So once you get everything in there that you need, you just sign up the exact same way that I showed you there using Tradovate. You have to go in and add TradingView to the permissions, and then go in and log in over here, and away you go. If you need any more help, we would love to help you. If you want some hand holding or some one-on-one coaching, we can do that as well. If you haven't already taken advantage of that, reach out to us in the Discord, and we hope to see you in the lives. Happy trading.